Hello students, good morning. Hope you and your family are fine and safe at home. I am your Shantri ma'am. I will be teaching class 4 social studies. Today we will do a revision of the chapter 1, that is past and its sources. This chapter is in your unit test. Now before starting with the chapter, let me tell you that today's video is connected to 26th of August, which you will be able to view on the video gallery of the school website after 48 hours. Now let us start with the chapter. Past and its sources. What is history? History is the study of the past. It is said that it is the study of the past. It studies the people of the past, their lives and events of the past. It studies about the people of the past, their food, their clothes and the weapons they used. The word history comes from the word historia, means finding out. So history studies about the kings and queens of the past, their achievements, their discoveries, then their great men and women. So on the whole, history studies about the people and the lives of the people of the past, the clothes they wore, the food they eat, the weapons they used, and about the great men and women and kings and queens of the past. So history shows us the progress of man over the years. Now, we know that earlier humans didn't know how to read and write. So they couldn't record their events of the past. So that period of history where people didn't know how to read and write and could not record the events of their life is known as prehistory. We come to know about prehistory from the fossils of animals, cave paintings, stone tools or weapons that they used. Now, history is important to have a good present and a better future. The study of history is important for a good present and a better future. We need to study history. Why we need to study history? History connects the past and the present. It helps us to know about our forefathers who lived before us and how they shaped our lives in the present. We also come to know about different traditions and culture, and all these traditions and culture have a root in the past. History also helps us to know about the changes that have taken place in the life of the people and also in nations and society over time. We also know about the kings and queens, their achievements from the study of history. History also helps us to avoid mistakes. If our forefathers or if the past people have made any bad choices, then it helps us to teach a lesson from studying those past incidents or events. Thus, it helps us to make better decisions, and the history of the past is very important to have a good present and a better future. Now, we will divide the history into 3 different periods. The past history is divided into 3 different periods. First is the ancient period. Ancient period talks about the incident or the events up to the 8th century AD. It shows us the rise of the Indus Valley civilization, then the rise of the Jainism and Buddhism, and also about the Mauryan dynasty. Next we come to medieval period, events from the 9th century to the 17th century. It talks about the Mughal dynasty, the rise of the Mughal dynasty, and the entry of the British rulers in India. The third is about the modern period. Modern period, it talks about the events from the 18th century till date. It talks about the entry of the British rulers in India and their hold upon India, and it also shows the mainly about the British rule in India. So we come to know that history or Indian history is divided into three periods: ancient period, medieval period and the modern period. Now, the period from the 4th century to 6th century is known as the Golden Age of India, because India made large achievements in the field of astronomy, mathematics, philosophy, science and religion. So, this period is known as the Golden Age of India. So, till now we have learned that history is the study of the past. This part of the study of history is important for a good present and a better future. And here Indian history is divided into three periods: ancient period, medieval period and modern period. And the period from 4th to 6th century is known as the Golden Age of India. So today we have learned till here. Next day we will do the remaining part of the chapter. That is historical sources and the division of the historical sources into literary sources and archaeological sources. Today you will do the worksheets in your SST1 exercise book. That is the single line book where you write your history and civics question answer. That same exercise book you will write the worksheet of this chapter. You will do the worksheet. Before doing the worksheet you will go through the video and then you will learn the chapter very well. Till then, have a safe day. Stay fit and healthy at home. Always use a hand sanitizer and mask at home and have a good and safe life. Till then, goodbye and have a good day.